Welcome back to my channel. Ladysurvival here, and today we are doing a house tour. It has been, I think, like 2 years since I've done one, and the last one that I did, it was not like decorated at all. Like, we had just recently moved in, and very slowly over time I have been, decorating it through buying stuff on like Amazon or thrifting or all that kind of stuff, or the dollar store during Halloween time. And I feel like I've gotten the house pretty good in terms of, like, I'm not rich or anything, but just slowly, piece by piece, we've gotten it to a place where I like it. So we're gonna be doing a full house tour. Let me give you a little spin. I'm using a selfie stick right now, so that's very cool. But we're gonna be heading to my room first. I'm actually gonna end up switching the camera around, like I'm gonna spin it, so I won't be like here with you selfie mode the whole time, but yeah, we're gonna get into the house tour. I'm gonna show you guys everything. There's so much that I'm excited about. Little sneak peek, that shower curtain, I just got that like last week, so little things like that are so exciting. But yeah, let me go ahead and let's switch the camera around and head into my room. All right, so heading into my room, which for context, this is the front door of the house, and then kind of like down this hallway area. I'll just kind of give you like a little sneak peek of what is going on, but we'll be viewing the bathroom and that other room in a moment. But this is my room. So heading on in, you guys have kind of already seen this before because I've, it's in my Instagram reels and I've kind of done other videos about it, but this is essentially like my World of Warcraft room where I mostly play WoW and make all of my World of Warcraft YouTube videos and all that stuff. This is like my baby. Like, this room is everything that younger Brooke has ever wanted, and I can't believe I have my own room for this, and it's like not my bedroom, because back when I lived with my parents, it was like, like I had to have all my WoW stuff in my bedroom, but this is just my crazy WoW room, and I love it so freaking much. Over here in my closet, it's like a disaster right now. This is kind of like lingerie stuff. Stuff that I don't really wear all the time, but more like sexy things. Like, for example, this like green and black kind of like Shigo inspired swimsuit. So it's just kind of like random stuff in there because I have my main like bedroom closet in my husband and I's room. But yeah, basically World of Warcraft stuff. And then this is where I do my makeup every day. This is me. Little outfit check. I'm wearing like these are from Walmart, but they've got like moons and stuff on them, and then I got this little kind of lace cami thing. Yeah, but this is where I do my makeup every day. It's not perfectly clean, but that's the stuff. We got like some necklaces, little bat thing, little Arwen ear cuffs up there, so just kind of random stuff. It's not perfect, but typically when I do my makeup, I literally just bring this chair over here. But yeah, that is my room. I don't really think that there's too much else to show. But now heading out of my room, we have both of the cat litter boxes over here. So I have this one in front of my room. We actually just recently, let me do a little spin around here. We just recently got this covered one. We eventually might want to get a second covered litter box for over there, but we decided to start with one, see how they like it. But that's kind of been helping to keep the litter from like going into my room, and only really goes out here, so we just sweep that up every now and then. This hall closet is messy as hell. But then coming over, this is like my bathroom, and I freaking love it. Like I was mentioning in the beginning of the video, I just got this shower curtain like last week. I've wanted it for like a year. It's a Killstar shower curtain, but it was on Amazon because Killstar doesn't sell it anymore. But yeah, I'm really loving the shower curtain. I feel like it totally changes the vibe of my bathroom. I hung up a black towel and a purple towel to make it look all nice in here. Got some World of Warcraft art. I have this thing. I freaking love it. You put it across the bathtub when you're having a bath, and it also has a little thing. That thing goes up so you could put like a tablet or something, or a phone to like watch movies. And then there's a spot for like a wine glass, and I freaking love that too. Yeah, this is my bathroom, just kind of random stuff. I also have like hair products and stuff in there, And this is the mirror area and me again. Then I have this cute little area. I love these bats, how I put them up there and like the vines and everything. It just looks so cute right here. This thing, it came with 3 of them. I got it on Amazon. It's like a 3-piece set shelf thing that I think is intended to like hang all 3 of them together, but I hung them all up in different spots, so I'll show you the others when we get there. This is a dragon mirror, but its head broke off and I haven't fixed it, so yeah, but it's just cute. It's very, very cute. And now heading out, except we're gonna turn left, but that's kind of a sneak peek. We've got our other litter box. Again, another really messy closet. And then I have this little area that I've slowly kind of set up and I really like it. It's kind of random, but it's just a bunch of things that I like a cat plate. I like to collect cat plates. This artwork that Cat Mew Kitty sent for me in one of my packages. She like did it custom. It's a druid, but like a druid cat, but Sylvanas themed. This is a random art that I have, all of the sabbats and everything. I'm running out of breath. I always forget to breathe, but yeah. Then there's this like mirror thing with a fairy, but it's like a mirror with a fairy artwork. I got that at a festival. This is from the dollar store, and this is an artwork that I ordered online, and actually this came with that possum artwork, so it's kind of my little random wall that I really like. And I'm gonna take a little quick breathing break before we go into that room because I keep forgetting to breathe. Took a little minute to kind of recatch my breath, but now going into this room, which has been a work in progress for the last week or so, but it's basically like a storage room. Like we had a treadmill in here, and then there's a bunch, well, this used to be over here, and it used to just kind of be the treadmill storage room, but in the last month or 2, I have brought like this table and this and like kind of all my stuff that's over here. This is kind of new in the last month or so, and it's been amazing, but as you can see, it's kind of just a shit show over there. But basically, this is becoming kind of like my little sanctuary room, but also my craft room, and I have plants. You guys might remember, some of you might have followed my plant journey on Instagram when I was like, oh, I bought some flower stuff to grow flowers from the dollar store, and that was my first experience with plants. Well, that was several months ago, and I've gotten rid of those dollar store flowers. It didn't work out, but it just kind of worked out that during that era, my mother-in-law gave me all 4 of these houseplants, and then I bought this one like maybe 2 months ago. So these are like my first houseplants ever. So this has kind of become like my creative plant room thing. And then I also, this is kind of like a sneak peek thing, but I've been sharing this on Patreon, but I have started to make earrings. So I got this at a thrift store, so I've kind of been hanging stuff up, but these are all earrings that I have been making. These ones I just made the other day. I'm still learning. And then I also made these just like right after these ones. So these 2 are like super, super recent, but kind of learning how to make jewelry. And then the other day I was trying to kind of draw the Door of Moria, but I didn't finish it. But this is just kind of where I can do like creative stuff, artsy stuff, and then just to kind of show you, I have got, if I can open this with one hand, like my jewelry stuff, all of my earring things. So I'm not selling earrings yet, but I'm learning and might sell in the future. And then over here, this is kind of where I have like my Wicca area where I practice like witchcraft and all of like the witchy things. So I've got my WoW tarot deck, some crystals and books and all kinds of stuff, some feathers that I found outside. It's just kind of my little spiritual area where I come and sit down. This altar used to be in my WoW room, but moved it in here. I've got some art from Cat Mew Kitty. She does like World of Warcraft art. And then I've got this full-length mirror, and then this like wolf thing and some pillows. And then, like I said, it's like a shit show over there, but this room is very special. Again, more random stuff all over on the ground, but that, I just ran into the cat litter box. That is everything on this side of the house. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the light. And now we have finished over in that hallway area. So again, let me kind of give you the context of like bathroom, my room, that room, and then turning around, dun, da, da. I know that you guys have kind of been seeing this, but this is the front door and the living room area. So you know what, let me actually just turn around. I'm like, where do I want to start? Let's start here because this wall is kind of like the most simple thing that's going on and like right when you come into the house. So this is a Lord of the Rings puzzle that my husband got me for Christmas last year, and I made it during like January, and then I got like puzzle glue and glued it together, and then I framed it. And then of course I had to put vines, and then I had these Lord of the Rings artwork things, so put those around that. And then we have our little no admittance except on party business sign. So this is kind of like my Lord of the Rings area, except it's kind of plain right now, but my plan is that I want to get one of those like entryway console tables, but then I want to put like Lord of the Rings stuff on it. Then swinging back around so that we can actually now do the living room and entryway kind of area. I'm also pretty proud of this because this used to be so plain, but I feel like it's kind of cute now. I have another puzzle. This is a puzzle that I had made before the Lord of the Rings one. We found this at a thrift store for like $3, so I framed that as well because I thought it was just cute and so cool that I found that at a thrift store. Then we have this table thing with a bunch of, you know, cute little stuff, little butterfly things, some crystals, a little birdhouse. Then moving on over, we've got a mirror. I think I got this from Walmart a couple years ago, and I just threw vines on it. I pretty much put vines on like everything because why not? Then we've got this little bench thing that I got on Amazon, and it like has storage in it, so we have like blankets in there and stuff, but this is where I kind of sit down to like take off my boots and everything. Then we have our welcome to our tomb dollar store sign thing because that's cute. And then we have this coat rack, and I got this from the thrift store. It's so cool. It's literally an arrow, which I thought was so Sylvanas coated. And I put some like purple nail polish on the tip, so it's kind of like poison tipped and everything. And then I've just got a few coats and sweaters and things, and my Vampire Freaks umbrella and purses and everything. Happy Halloween. I just actually put that up. I was going through the Halloween tote the other day, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot to put that up this year. But I think I'm just going to keep it up all year because why not? And then we have our little shoe rack. I got this shoe rack off of Amazon, and it's just nice to kind of keep things organized. Then I've got this like broom. I actually got this from Spirit Halloween with my witch costume, but I was like, why not put that near the front door? That's cool, Wicca vibes. And then I've got this cute little cat shelf thing and this welcome sign. This came from Amazon. I don't remember. This might have been Amazon, but it might have been like the dollar store or something. I can't remember. Then I've got some cute little spooky purses. And then over here, this is like one of my favorite areas because this is where I come and read my books. And as you can see, my sweet girl, my sweet little Trinity. Hi, little Trini. She's sleeping in her spot. This is like her favorite spot. Hello, a little yawn. Hello. She's like all sleepy and like scruffy looking right now. Hi, kitty. But yeah, she's so sweet. But this chair, I bought this at the beginning of this year on Amazon. They had a few different colors available, and you can get it like with or without the stool. But I got it with the stool, and it is my favorite spot ever, like to come and read. I pretty much almost every morning come over here and read. Let me just kind of, you know, I sit there and I read, and I've got my feet up and I use the blanket, and then my cat Trinity literally every single day comes and lays on my lap while I'm reading, and it's so cute. And I can put my like coffee or my tea up here, and I've got a little thing that keeps it warm. I got that at a yard sale. I got this also. It was like a trash and treasure thing where people put like free furniture out. Got that. It's so cute. This thing was gifted to me off my Amazon wish list, and I've got a candle in there. This shelf was from Hot Topic. I've got a bunch of crystals, and then I've just got some notebooks and things there. Again, more vines because why not? These artworks are from the dollar store at like Halloween time, and these little things were thrifted, but they were gold, and I painted them black. and I just feel like they look really, really neat. This, I don't even know how I feel about this, but it was just kind of empty there, so I just put that stuff there. I don't know where the table came from. My husband had it, but I kind of just did random stuff. I got this vase and these fake flowers from the thrift store. I got that butterfly thing from the thrift store. That's from the dollar store. That was given to me on Christmas. This little table runner is from the dollar store. Then we've got some sunglasses, and then I have this little bin of like hats and mittens and scarves and stuff. Lord of the Rings board games, cat toy, random stuff. Then backing up from this area, kind of in like the living room area, over here I have got a bookshelf. My husband and I thrifted this bookshelf, and this is mostly my husband's books. Just a bunch of random stuff, and then I put a bunch of my stuffed animals up there just to make it really cute. And then coming over here, we have got this little shelf. I've had this shelf since I was like 15 years old, I think I've had it, but we painted it black because it used to be brown, and you can kind of see it's like chipping off. But I've got a bunch of cute things. Sorry, I'm like tripping over. There's like a cord there and I keep tripping over it. Dollar store, gift from my mother-in-law, gift from my friend. I've had those my whole life. Dollar store, Shoppers Drug Mart, you know, random stuff. Then we've got a little cat tree. It's just a cute little cat tree. And then I thrifted that stuffed animal. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys where I got everything. Dollar store. And then over here, this is our TV. And I feel like I've got it pretty cute right now. For Halloween, when we went to the pumpkin patch, I put all of the pumpkins up, and then I also put this like little fall leaves thing, and I just feel like it's so cute. I love the vibe. I've got Ghostlands music playing right now. And yeah, so that's basically our little kind of like TV area. And then moving over here, I love this spot so much. I don't know why. I just think that it's so cute and everything. But we thrifted this shelf a few years ago. It was purple, which was so cool. Then I've just got some World of Warcraft arts out of a calendar, but I kind of like put them all together to like make it into a thing. It's kind of messy up here, but just kind of random stuff. Thrifted this plant. My husband had these bottles, crystals, candles, and then in here, oh my god, I thrifted this. I love cute grandma knickknacks like this. But in here, I am collecting, here, hold on. Let me put that down. I am collecting my cat's whiskers. Do you see that? Every time I find a whisker, I put it into that little thing. So that's kind of like my weird, like, cat whisker collection. And down here, we've got all of my like Lord of the Rings books, my Lord of the Rings extended edition stuff, Narnia, more Narnia, Mooncolors, Vampire Diaries, all kinds of stuff that I like, and any extra World of Warcraft books that I have. Some of these were thrifted books and stuff, and then we just have some movies down there, and then of course more movies over there as well. All right, and we're kind of almost done with this wall. Next we have our cat's little food bowl area. I need to clean up all of their kibble, but I got these really cute black and white cat bowls off Amazon. They came as a set of 2. I think that they were like $20, which is kind of expensive for my taste, but they're so cute. So that is everything for kind of like this side of the wall. So now swinging around so that you guys can actually see the actual living room. So this is our sectional black couch, which gets really hairy with like cat hair all the time, so we always have to like vacuum it and like lint roll it off, but we wanted a black couch, so we got a black couch. I've got some blankets over here, some cute pillows. I think that both of these were from, well, maybe Michael's and Big Lots, I think. This was from Fred Meyer, I want to say, and then I don't remember where I got that, but probably like Home Goods or something like that. And then we have our coffee table, which we keep our laptops at because this is where we like to game. And this coffee table is actually like a lift up. I'm too weak to do it right now by myself, but it like lifts up, and this is where we can like eat dinner or play at our laptops and stuff. So that's cool. I guess my WoW music ended, so let's just start it again. But yeah, that is our living room. Let me give you another like full I feel like we just covered a shit ton of stuff, so let's give you like the full look and context at everything that is going on in here. And next, I feel like we're getting to kind of more exciting stuff because I'm gonna be showing you guys the kitchen. First of all, we've got this cat tree. Every cat tree that we have is from Amazon, by the way. And our cats have absolutely just destroyed them. I have this little box down here for them right now because they've been enjoying that. Little jack-o'-lantern because why not? And then this is the kitchen. I feel like I've made the kitchen so cute. I'm so proud of it, like compared to how empty it used to be, like when I first, I mean the whole house really, it's just, it all looks so much better. I'll get to that in a second, but I just wanted to kind of, I don't know, show the boring stuff first. We've got a little cat water fountain thing down here, and then our table, and this is usually so messy, but I cleaned it off for the video. And we don't eat here. This is just kind of a drop-off table to just put stuff on. And I guess sometimes we could sit here, but we don't really. But for now, I just have, that's like my main backpack that I use for when we like go to work. I bring my backpack with me, and those are our work water bottles. My husband and I work together, so we're gonna take those to work with us tonight. Then over here, we've got another cat tree that is also absolutely destroyed and just covered in cat hair. We have to vacuum it and, you know, get all the hair off. It's been a while. It's been like a month or two, and our cats are crazy. And then over here, I'm so excited about this. I've seen like other people have these like mug hanging shelf things, and I think that they're so cute. So I got one, and I have all of my really cute, like all of my favorite mugs, and I put vines on it again because why not? And then I have these really cute, these were gifted to me on Amazon. Well, I bought this one was gifted. And then we've got some like coffee syrup stuff, and I've got a sign that says Witch's Kitchen, and I forget where I got that. I think that might have also been gifted to me on Amazon. Then I've got this like hanging fake plant, another hanging fake plant, and this kind of goes into our coffee area. This is our trash. We have to take out the recycling. But this is kind of like the coffee area, you know? I've got this really cute like cat cookie jar thing, and then I've got like fake hanging plants, and this is from Amazon, this like curtain thing. I literally just hung it up with these like little spider clips that I got from the dollar store, and all of those pictures were thrifted at the thrift store. And then this is kind of a closer look at like our little coffee area. We've got our Keurig, our sugar. These mugs were from Walmart. This bowl was from Hot Topic. This was from Home Goods. And then we have our little espresso machine, and that was from the dollar store. And then this is kind of the window sink area, and I clean the kitchen for you guys, so it's usually not this clean. I mean, I try to keep the house pretty clean, but you know, usually there's like dishes and stuff. So yeah, this is our little sink area. And then over here, I have a little coffee machine because I don't mind Keurigs, but typically my husband drinks the Keurigs, and I like to make my own coffee, so I got kind of like a mini one so that it's just enough just for me to make it. Then we've got our kettle, our toaster, apples and bananas and everything. And then this thing, oh my god, it's so cute. I got that on Amazon, a little bat paper towel holder. I've got my ground coffee, and then I've got this cute little thing I thrifted. It's like a cute little spider bowl, and I just put my coffee filters in there. I didn't used to have these here, but I just put them there because, you know, it's like accessible to that. These are kind of new. They're from Vampire Freaks, and I just hung them up because I thought that they would look cute as like art. I've got Killstar salt and pepper shakers. Here lies salt and here lies pepper. They're so cute. All of the utensils. This is from Walmart. I got this at a yard sale for $1. It's just so cute. It's so cottagecore. So that's like the stove, and then I put this cute tea towel thing. The orange one is from Big Lots, and that is from Fred Meyer, I believe. And then over here, this is just our little toaster oven knife area. That's supposed to be for napkins, but we ran out of them. Got this little tiny Pusheen broom. It's cute. It came in one of their like cat kit boxes. This I got from a festival thing. It came with like a matching tea towel, but I don't have it out right now. And then we have our pantry, which I'm not going to open because it's crazy. A random Evolutions clock that I got at like Fan Expo many years ago, but it's not working, like there's no batteries in it. Then up above, this is where I collect all of my, or display all of my cat plates that I have collected. These are all from the thrift store. And then I have my Lord of the Rings Hadafang sword, which is Arwen's sword. So yeah, that is the kitchen. I feel like it's cute. Like, I don't know, I'm really proud of how it looks. It's so cozy, especially when it's clean. And then we have our fridge, and I've got this little birdhouse thing that I got at a yard sale, and you know, random note thing. And then there's like weird, we just write random stuff. There's like, I can't even explain to you what's going on. Troll 2 reference, random stuff that we needed. That's a Troll 2 reference. If you know Sausages Stinky, you'll know. And then I drew this when we got home from the pumpkin patch. That's supposed to be Derek, and that's me. And we got stuck in the maze. And then there was like little rubber ducky pump racing. Yeah, I don't even know. So yeah, I think that that is everything to see in the kitchen. Hopefully I feel like I can't tell. I feel like I'm like going really like in depth, and I hope that it's not like annoying that I'm doing that. So again, I like to always kind of give context of where we are. So that's kind of the front area of the house. And now we're kind of heading into Derek's room is straight ahead, and then our bedroom is in there. But real quick, I'm just going to kind of show the laundry room. There's nothing that exciting. Cleaning stuff, laundry stuff. We bought our own washer and dryer because our house didn't come with it. So we got cool like gray and black ones. So that's kind of exciting. But then moving forward, this is Derek's room. It's so cool that we both kind of have our own like office area per se. So he's been streaming on Twitch for the last month or so. So he set up this like green screen setup thing. He's got a shit ton of monitors. Like there's 4 monitors. And then he has like this like music area over here. My husband's like very much like a techie, like badass, just like very cool. We're not really gonna go too much over there. It's kind of just, it's crazy. It's my husband's room, so don't worry about it. And then now we are going to turn to the right. So remember we were, you know, here's the context again. Laundry room, husband's room, and then our bedroom. And there's Neo. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad that both of my sweet little kitties that get to be in the video. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. He's so cute. So let me kind of backtrack there. I got really excited about my cat. But yeah, this is our bedroom, and I feel like it's gotten a lot cuter from what it used to be. And we've got like the LED lights up, which I don't think we had up last time. And I'm really digging it. The bed, we actually just recently got new bedding. This bat blanket I got at Home Goods just kind of recently, and I put that on top because I feel like that's cute, but it's actually like a reversible. You can have it either color, so, you know, sometimes I switch it. But our new bedding, it came with these pillowcases. See how it's kind of like velvet? We got it from Walmart. And then it came with this as well, but it's like covered in cat hair. And then this is the blanket, kind of like velvet. As you can see, there's cat hair on everything. But that is our bed. And then this is kind of like my side, like with my nightstand and everything. We've got a little cat bed, which is covered in cat hair. I usually, when I go to bed, I put this right here. And then either Neo or Trinity will sleep in it, and I'm sleeping right there, so they'll be like right beside me. So that's really cute. And then over here, I just have all of my stuff, like the little LED light, remote for the TV, whatever book I'm reading, my journal. And then I've got this cute little area. Remember I was showing you guys in the other bathroom, I had a shelf. Well, this is another piece of the 3-piece set of the shelf, and I just put it right there because I just thought that it was cool. And then I've got this like Sylvanas Forsaken picture. Basically this frame used to be a mirror, like the same mirror that I have in my vanity room where I do like my makeup in my WoW room. But the mirror broke, so I just cut this into a circle and put it in it. It's been broken like that for like years. Fun fact, my like shittiest ex-boyfriend that I had years ago broke the mirror, so that's why that's like that. Moving on from there, just kind of panning over, we've got a skull artwork and then a dragon mirror, which is the same one that was in the bathroom earlier, but this one is not broken. So you can see how it's actually a dragon. But I just thought, I don't know, I'm trying to like put decor up on the wall so it's not like so boring. Window, and then over here, I mean, this is our closet. I feel like it's not that aesthetic, but this is like all my stuff right here, and then that's mostly like all Derek's stuff. But, you know, I feel like the closet isn't like that aesthetic or anything. I would like to make it more cute. But then over here we have a full-length mirror, which we got from the thrift store. And then I have this random, I suck at drawing, but I drew this like a week or two ago, and I was like, well, I'm gonna hang it up because I tried, you know. More vines on the mirror. And then we've got just a cute little cat bed. I think I might have got this off Shein. I think that might have also been Shein or Temu. I don't shop there anymore. It's been a few years, but I think that's where I got both of those things. And then backing up and kind of spinning around a bit, I have this fluffy rug that I got from Walmart a few years ago. I kind of hate it because I feel like it's like not as fluffy as it used to be. Like it's kind of getting like flattened and like ugly looking. And sometimes it scares me. There's been at least once or twice in my years of having this fluffy rug where there's been like an earwig or a spider crawling in it. And I feel like it just freaks me out. But, you know, it's kind of cute. It kind of makes like the bed area look sort of like more of a thing. Yeah, but then kind of coming over this way to kind of show you the bedroom from this angle, we've got my dresser. Oh my goodness. This dresser I freaking love. We thrifted this when I first moved to the USA from Canada, and it was supposed to be $75, but the person thought that the 75 said 15, so I only paid $15 for this dresser. And then this was a mirror that was thrifted, but not with the dresser. That's just kind of, I just put it on there, even though it's not the same color. And then I've kind of got just a few random things. I've got a random rock and then just kind of like jewelry stuff and all of my earrings. I thrifted this earring rack thing from the thrift store. I keep saying I thrifted it from the thrift store and it's like, no shit, dude. But yeah. And then over here I have this like World of Warcraft shelf thing that I made myself. I got this at my old job when I worked at Shoppers Drug Mart. This was like a DVD rack cardboard box that was going to be thrown out, and I was like, wait, I could like take that home and like put World of Warcraft like calendar arts in it and make it into like a shelf thing. And then I just like nailed it onto the wall right there with like nails. So now it's like a DIY World of Warcraft shelf thing. I've had it for years and I love it. But yeah, here is my dresser over here, just kind of stuff. We've got a little spider and then this cute little tree thing that I thrifted during Halloween. And then we've got some necklaces hanging up here. Very cute. I've kind of got like this necklace spot, and then in my WoW room I have another necklace spot. So I've kind of just got jewelry everywhere. And then I've got this Vampire Freaks mirror that I just hung up. I made a little video on Instagram, but it's so cute. I love it, and I love how it's like right there, kind of like near the necklaces. And then I've got some Vampire Freaks stuffed animals and this little purple thing that I also got from the thrift store. And I think that that's pretty much everything in the bedroom, other than I also have some hoodies hanging up behind the door. But yeah, that is the bedroom. And now finally, oh yeah, also I totally forgot to show you guys this. Here's our TV, the little moon. I painted this. This was in my Halloween thrift haul that I uploaded like 2 videos back. And I painted it blue and I hung it up there. Then we've got our TV, and then we have got this little dresser thing where my husband keeps his like socks and underwear and like pajama bottoms and stuff. And then I've just kind of got some cute stuff. I've got a few Lita moon color books and some bookends that my aunt gave to Derek and I. Random rocks, a candle, and then Derek just had that like mushroom thing, so I just kind of put it there. And we are coming to the end where I'm going to be showing you guys the master bathroom. We also have our laundry bin right there. And finally, this is the last room of the house, you guys. Here is our master bathroom, which I don't actually use this bathroom as much anymore. Like, I shower in my other bathroom with the other Killstar shower curtain because I have all my like female products in that shower. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got so many shampoos and conditioners that I was like, I'm just going to claim that other shower as my shower. But this is kind of the main bathroom I use in terms of getting ready for bed. And when I first wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth here and wash my face here and everything. But yeah, this is the bathroom. And then this is also a Killstar shower curtain, which is cool that I've got 2 Killstar shower curtains now. And then just kind of swinging around here, I thrifted this thing and I put the baby wipes in it because I thought that that was cute. And then here's the counter, which I feel like is also very cute. I feel like I really like how everything is on the counter here, and we've got some more vines, of course. I've got some fake thrifted flowers in a thing that I got at a yard sale. I got this from the dollar store and put my mouthwash in it, so it's like a potion. So cute. Thrifted this little kind of grandma vibes toothbrush holder, soap, Q-tips. I need to get more cotton pads, but this is from the dollar store. I feel like that's the perfect thing to store it in. This was thrifted. Then I've just got like Kleenex and, you know, like smell good things, deodorant. This face wash, oh my goodness, this takes off all of my makeup. So that's like my makeup removing face wash, and it's the bomb. Body lotion. And then up here, this is the final shelf. You know how I said that there was a 3-pack? This is where I keep most of my skincare stuff. I have some other things like in the drawers, but they're like messy. But I got this potion sign that I was originally planning to put in the kitchen, but I couldn't find a spot for it. So I was like, oh my God, it looks so cute with like skincare stuff. So this was from the thrift store. So it's it was a Halloween thing, of course. And I just feel like it's so cute. Like, this little area is just like, I just love it, okay? And then a calendar picture of Queen Ashara, because why not? But yeah, that is everything. That was the bathroom and the final room that I had to show you guys. So let me just kind of give you like a quick, you know, final look. We've got a few like black rugs and everything in there. And that is everything. I think that I've shown you guys the whole house now. So I guess let's kind of end it on Neo, except I'm gonna say my goodbyes and flip the camera around to selfie mode, but just take him in. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. He's like, why are you filming me? Oh, hello. Anyways, I think that we did it. We did the house tour. I feel like I'm completely out of breath. I think that that took me like 45 minutes and I was just talking nonstop, and now my throat feels kind of tickly because I talk too fast and I forget to breathe. I'm so sorry if I like was annoying, maybe going into like too much detail of like explaining where I got everything, but I don't know. When I see other people do house tours, I'm always like, can you like tell me more or like give me more context of where we are? So I hope that like I did everything okay. I'm sorry if it was really, really long. If there's anything that you're curious about, if I didn't say where something was from, and if you're wondering, let me know. And I'm also gonna make like an Amazon thing where I can link any products that I got from Amazon into like my storefront, so that if there's anything that you want to buy that I got from Amazon, I can get like a small commission, but it's like no extra charge for you. It just like kind of gives me a small affiliate commission. So I'll create that and put that down below in the description as well. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I'm so glad that I finally got around to doing a house tour, because I feel like it's been forever, and now I feel like you guys, you know, you get to see my little house that I have very slowly been making it into the way that I wanted it to be and everything, but it's still not perfect. There's still so much more stuff that I want and I wish I could have. So maybe in the future I will do another one, who knows. But anyways, I have to go get ready for work. I gotta eat some food, pack up, get changed, head to work. So that is everything. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in a future video. Bye!